Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. My name is Sue Swank. Today's segment I'm going to be talking about how to find a good psychic medium. Um, First off, before I go any further, there is a big difference between a psychic and a psychic medium. A psychic can read your energy. A psychic can give you tarot card readings. A psychic can even work on cold cases or missing persons or anything else that involves law enforcement. A psychic medium can connect directly with spirit of those who have crossed over. So that's the big difference. And here's something to think about. All mediums are psychic, but not all psychics are mediums. That's why it's really important to know the difference. So say you want to get a reading, and you ask yourself, what type of reading do you want? What do you do after you figure out what type of reading you want? What do you do with that? How do you find someone? Well, you can ask your friends. If you want it locally, go to your new age shop where you sell the crystals and the incense and everything else and ask them. Or go to your health food store. Ask them too. Because they will know. They will have cards. They might even have people on staff to do the readings for you. If you want to do it online, go to Facebook. I can guarantee you right now there's over 1,000 groups dedicated solely to psychic readings. You just have to find out which one you really like. And there's over 1,000, if not 1 million, psychic readers on Facebook, including myself. So say you did all that, you did your homework, and you find someone. So what do you do next? Well, you talk to them. We don't bite. Ask us, how are we doing? What do we do? What is our specialty? My specialty, for example, is I give psychic readings, I give mediumship readings, I give tarot card readings, I do astrological birth charts. And that is where you give me your name, your time of birth, your date of birth, and your location of your birth. And I sit down with all my information and all of my books, and I plot out the stars, the planets, everything else that surrounds you on your date of birth. And I kind of plot out a course for you. Kind of break it down. And that's normally between a 12 to 15 page report. And I give that in an email. Okay, now having said all that, say you find someone and you like them. Ask them, do they have references? How long have they been doing this? Don't be shy about your questions. Remember, this is your energy you're giving to them. When you let someone read you and read your energy, or read an energy of a loved one who has crossed over, that is very intimate, that is very private, that is very sacred. So you need to take care and who can connect with your energy in that fashion. If you really don't like that person, don't let them connect with you. Energy is powerful. Okay, so keep that in mind. Look at their web pages. Ask them for references. If they can give you references, that's great. Ask them how much they charge. You know, and if that's within your budget, that's wonderful. Now, the one thing I'm going to recommend is that I've always looked at psychic readers like a good hairdresser. Once you find one that you gel with, and ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about here. Once you find one that you like, you stick with them. Because when we get our hair done, if they screw up our hair, we won't go back, right? You know I'm right. Like myself, I have a really good hairdresser I've known for years, Kim, and I love her. She's the only one in the state of Florida that is allowed to touch my hair, that is allowed to work on my hair. I trust her unconditionally. And that takes a lot of power to do that. A lot of trust. So when you find a good reader, psychic reader, stick with them. Because the more the two of you work together, then the better it is to connect with each other's energies. You see where I'm going with this? Okay, switching gears real fast. Talking about ethics. You got to make sure that you have ethics. That is a big, big, big thing with me. Myself, I will not read anyone who is under 18. You have to give legal consent. I will not read pregnancy sticks. I will not read ultrasounds. I will not read children. I will not do third-party readings where if you give me a picture of, say, your neighbor, I want to know what this guy is all about. No, I won't read it. Why? Because I have to connect with his energy. And if he's not giving me direct permission, then to me that is an ethic violation. I won't do it. Do I deviate from that once left? Only in one circumstance will I ever do that. And that is if I'm working on a cold case or a missing person case. Then yes, I will read third person. Absolutely. But outside of that arena, I won't do it. Sorry, it's not going to happen to me. So, you know, and like I said, you got to make sure that they have ethics. Confidentiality is another big issue with me. Yes, I share general stuff about some of my sessions, but you will never hear me reveal one of my clients' names or point them out. And I'm real famous for this. I have people locally who come to me for readings. They can come to me for a reading in 1 minute, and the next hour see me at the grocery store. I swear to God, I will not even act like I've just gotten done reading them. It's like, hey, how you doing? Okay, talk to you later. And that's just me. Now, if they wish to share their sessions with somebody else or with the public, that's great. And I have clients who will post feedback on my page saying that they got a reading from me and they liked it and everything else. And that's great. I encourage that. But I also tell everybody, only if you are comfortable doing it. I have clients who do not want it to be well known that they are getting psychic advice or psychic readings, period. And that leads me to my other ethic. I will not tell you what to do. No psychic or psychic medium should tell you what to do. It is your life. You have free will. I have free will. The idiot down the road has free will. Nobody has a right to tell you what to do, what not to do. You have to walk your path. Now, as a psychic or a psychic medium, as a reader, I can advise you. I can give you advice, but I will not tell you what to do. And that is because that is unethical of me to do so. So that's basically what it is. Make sure they have confidentiality. Ask them a ton of questions. Make sure you're comfortable with them. Once you find a good one, stick with them. Because the more the two of you gel together, the easier it is to get readings. Make sure you're comfortable with the prices. Ask for references. And just go with it. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. If you're not happy with them, don't be afraid to find somebody else. When you're getting a reading, and this is a big thing. Make sure they give you actual validations. In other words, if you ask them to connect with your grandmother, okay, and you know damn well Granny did not crochet or knit, and they say they have an older person who died of a heart attack who crocheted you a sweater for Christmas. Bullshit. If Granny didn't crochet, get out. And I'm going to be honest with you about that. Make sure they give you actual information that you can work with. If you don't have it, like me, I don't have a gallbladder. If someone goes, oh, well, your gallbladder is sick. Bullshit. It was, but it ain't no more. Here's a funny story. Years ago, I went to a psychic reader. I want to get a reading because I do test local psychics in my area to see if they're legit or they're just full of fluff. And I took my wedding rings off and stuff like that, and I went to her, and I had my husband with me. And because of what he doesn't wear a wedding ring. So neither one of us had rings on. So what she did was that she told me, honey, it's okay, you're going to have a baby soon. I was like, what? And it's about 10 years ago, so I was in my 40s. She's like, yeah, I see you pregnant, having kids. Okay? And I just like looked over at my husband like, okay. And she didn't know we were married. So she looks at him and she goes, and you're going to ask her to marry you soon. He goes, oh, okay, that's good to know. So we go through the reading, and she goes, oh, I paid her some money. And she asked me, she goes, how'd you like your reading? I go, you were dead wrong. She goes, what do you mean? I go, honey, I had my hysterectomy over 15 years ago. I said, if I get pregnant, I'm making money off of that shit. Shut up. I go, and that's this man, we've been married for over 10 years. Well, now it's over 20 years we've been married. So she was wrong 100% on a lot of things. So did I recommend her to anybody? Nope. And that's, it was a lesson. You have to find them like that. I've had psychics I've gone to that have blown me away with being so accurate. That it was crazy scary. So you just have to get through the patch. You have to get through it. And you have to find the one that works best with you. Anyhow, I hope this makes sense. Thank you for listening to me. I'm going to go have lunch because my stomach is grumbling. Do me a favor real fast. I want you to go click the subscribe button right there. I think it is right there. Right there. Click that button and add to me. Watch me, follow me on Facebook. Can't miss me, Sue Swank. Follow me on Twitter, Sue M. Swank. Can't miss me. Drop me some comments. What do you think about this? What are your experiences with psychics? Let me hear good and bad. Let's share some stories. Anyhow, have a good day. Till next time. Bye.